Hey everybody, I'm TecToss and welcome back to Let's Play Industriy Legends. We are playing the Drakken on impossible difficulty, and once this video actually will be released, the expansion will have been out for, I don't know, maybe a week. Because as I mentioned a couple of times already, and as you maybe by this time got from the video that I put up on the channel explaining, I'll be in holidays and I have to leave you guys with some content to watch, right? I can't just go away and abandon the channel for 3 weeks. That just ain't my style. Unless my provider, of course, you know, not gonna get into that unhappy episode. Anyway, the expansion is out today, and it did, even without me buying it yet, which obviously I will do, but it did unlock some stuff. I'm just really wondering why that's happening. I gotta read up on that, but I can build the Museum of Riga now, and that will give me 20% extra dust and science on my Empire approval of happy, and we easily have that. We're already fervent empire-wide, so I think I'm gonna get that. Just need to identify the city with the most output for that. It's probably gonna be the capital. Probably the case. I mean, Forani isn't bad, but it's just not up to the levels of output that the capital can provide. Even though, yeah, I'm not sure. Some of it comes from the hero, obviously. I'm actually gonna get my own hero in Forani, and we'll see how that actually will help. Sadly, though, we don't have a real winner in here. Like, they're all kind of medicore, but then again, I do want a hero, and a cultist hero with even just influence boost 1 and skilled in the right direction. It's not too bad. We got 1% per hero's level. He's already level 3, so we're gonna get 3% out of that. And soon enough we can unlock the amazing 15% or up to 45%, in this case here, up to 50% bonus on dust, influence, and science. So it ain't too bad. Let's get that guy. Buy him out, because what else are we gonna do with all that dust? Eventually we're gonna buy out buildings, obviously, but for now I like to get Tinu the Chosen into Forani and level him up just a little bit more. Here you go. Now, does that take 1 turn to effect? Nah, it doesn't really. Anyway, I still got a little while to decide which city actually will get the museum. I do want this guy to have, where is it? Huh, I could actually afford that. Well, we're definitely gonna go with the what's it called? The glass steel tome. Definitely want to have that. Just not sure if I want to go for the... I think I want to go for the food increase. Yeah, we do have a little palladium stockpiled. I'm just gonna wait for now, because +1 food isn't that much, and I'd rather have an army to defend myself against what's gonna happen in the future, so... I think that's gonna be the best choice for now. Anyway, enough rambling. Let's actually get the game rolling again. I'm just wondering, like, is it normal that you get the expansion content? Ooh, hello there. And tensions, what? As military tensions heightens across Riga, alliances become desirable and generate additional influence. So we get plus 100%. Related to alliance influence. 400% extra influence for destroying units of your allies' enemies. That is interesting. Wealth harvester. What? What is all this? I didn't yet read up on the expansion. Can't just throw that stuff at me. Come on. Man, the game is weird. Now, what happened there? Did we get new quests here? Oh. There's no new quests. Still got the faction quest. Defeat 3 armies within... Yeah, with the Drakken hero. I wonder though, where would we find some armies? I guess we can explore the land up here. Okay. So much for that. We're probably gonna have to get into war with the Ardent Mages. I don't see much of a way around that. Did my diplomacy state change? No, they're still at war with everybody, that's good. These guys are still the same, and we can't do any diplomacy with the necrophages anyway, so that also didn't change. So yeah, I'm kind of unprepared. Actually, I didn't expect the... What is this now? Industrial megapole. 25 on industrial, minus 30 district cost. Can only be once in the world. Okay, so we do already have access to the... Jesus, what the hell is that? Plus 100 per level. Wow. Throne of Emperors. Oh, aren't you cute, game? So this will give me... I will only get access to this with Hyperium and Mithrite. And so far we have one source of Mithrite. And none of Hyperium, I don't think. No. No. We don't have a one. We could colonize this region here. But I'm not sure. Anyway, let's get these 3 guys in the production queue. Like so, because we do need an army with 3 units in it. 3 manufacturing units in it. To complete a quest. I didn't forget about that. And we also... I'm probably gonna try out the museum in Foran, even though they don't need the extra happiness. Where could I use that more? Which is my unhappiest city? Let's look for that. Dublin, Hamburg. Dublin is a pretty good choice. They make a lot of science and... Yeah, let's build in Dublin, why don't we? Oh, I gotta pick a tile? Oh, that's cool. Okay, so we need to actually look around us. Which tile do we actually want to pick? Now, I will want to expand... I think the next row will be like this. And like this, maybe. So we're gonna make the triangle bigger, and from there we'll see. So I can just put it somewhere here, maybe. Or here. This here looks pretty good. Let's get it here. And we can actually buy that. Sure, let's do that. 500 ain't too much. I'm liking this. Okay, Varese, what can you do? I would love to get the Industrial Megapole. I think I'm gonna get in Varese. What should actually cost? 15 titanium, yeah. Let's get some of that. It's cheap anyway. 180. We can't afford that. We could sell... I don't know. Can we sell some luxuries? Could sell some grass silk. And then get the titanium we need. There you go. Let's get 20 of it. We're gonna need more of that stuff. Anyway, okay. So now we can... let's find a good position for that. I'm gonna line down there. And then go downward, probably. So here seems like a pretty good spot to build this. Yeah, because these spots here I will need for... Yeah, let's build it here. I'll need those spots here for districts. So, and afterwards we're gonna need to grow this city a lot faster. But yeah, well, one thing after the other. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, shall we? As for Forani, they now need an additional population, which shouldn't be too hard. Do I need the Quicksilver? I don't think I do. Husbandry Center. Can only be built once in the Empire. Okay, I love that. Actually, that will allow... Which is my biggest region? Probably... Yeah, London looks like my most promising region. I can build a straight line down there before I hit any walls. Uralab isn't too shabby either. How are you in terms of resources? Yeah, Uralab is pretty interesting as well. And London is already pretty good. So we might go with Uralab with that. We'll see. We'll see. Man, that's interesting. What I'm loving about that is that you are now able to really specialize your cities more. And I think the game really needed that because the races are already so unique, and they offer... What the hell is all this? Another empire succeeded erecting a legendary building. How on earth? You mother... Okay. I don't... Like, where can we see that? Just complete leader of leaders. Okay, intelligence corps. Or intelligence core, rather. Yeah, this is getting a little weird. Like, I don't really... We're missing out on so many things. Where did I even build my... In Dublin I did it, right? Yeah, I did in Dublin. What are you? Plus 25. Alright. Let's get this guy instead. Like my science. Yeah. Alchemic Institute. And we got 200 adamantium. What the frick? I don't understand. I really don't understand. So there's a bunch of legendary buildings and quests tied to them, and all kinds of new mechanics that I didn't get into because I didn't expect to actually have that stuff in the game. Like, what the... that is kind of weird. And now we can build in negotiation tactics. Oh man, I'm feeling like a newbie in a matter of minutes. Like, I did it, start up the game and thought, yeah, let's go ahead and rock some this legend today. And I'm not rocking so much now. I feel like I never played this game. There's so much new stuff in it. Man, it's fun, but you guys probably laughing your ass off already. Because by the time this releases, the what you call it, the new mechanics will be, well, probably well known to all you hardcore Endless Legend fans. And now we can get to watch the idiot discover it. Once per empire, once per empire. So, picking up my train of thought there, I really want this building though. Or do we have anything else growth related that we can build? I can get the refrigerator. I want to have that first, actually. Grow faster and then go for... Yeah, that's good. Picking up on my train of thought, the game really already plays very differently with the different races. And it did already, like, implicitly have the requirement to specialize your cities a little bit, if that makes sense to you at all. Oh, Jesus. Oh, here are the... Oh. Huh. I can see that now. Be the first to destroy at least 10 armies in order to gain that reward. Free counter. Be the first to attack and defeat at least 10 armies of other empires to gain that reward. We need that. That is pretty sick. Oh, it's just an item? Okay, okay. I thought, like, my armies will generally get a free counter. And that... Well, if I could put it on my units, that's gonna be really sick. Well, that's very interesting. Beloved by the people. Be the first to have a city with at least 15 districts. I'm on rank 2 with that. Be the first to have 5 heroes with a level of at least 8. So somebody already took that. To have 5 heroes. Wow. Okay, the thing just can be built. Man, so much new mechanics. I just wanted to look if I did put any tech in the queue, and I didn't yet. So we might want to get that. And there's new tech as well, obviously. Jesus. Man, so much stuff. How on earth am I gonna able to be coping with that? I thought I can just read up on the expansion and then buy it and, you know, take it one step at a time. So we can have 1 guardian per empire. And thinking about the mass of titanium we got, it's probably gonna be the guardian of fire. Guardian of Earth has a lot of defense and HP. This guy has a lot of damage though. Not so much defense, but a high initiative. What else do we have? Oh, we got the Guardian of Dust. Weird little bugger. Mind control acceleration. So he seems to have some interesting abilities. Shit ton of attack, so he's probably mostly gonna do critical damage. Okay, no more guardians there. What about these guys here? Guardian of Air. Seems pretty good. And Guardian of Water, subsequently, of course. River Surfer, Flying Slayer. Interesting. Ward, Eternal Life, Infantry Slayer. I think I'm gonna go with the Guardian of Fire, just because we do have that access adamantium. And these guys are gonna be too expensive to afford. Especially since what little of the Hyperion and Mithrite we're gonna make, we're gonna also need for some of these buildings, so... That's the other logic behind that. Now, where was I? I don't think we need any more buildings to increase our FTSE output, as I mentioned in a previous episode. The only question I'm having now is, do I start building, researching my armies now? Or do I squeeze in the stockpiles? And I think I'm gonna go for it now. Reason being, I have enough stuff to produce now in my cities, so I don't really need to go for the stockpiles. I also need to build my army, and that also doesn't go well with these stockpiles. I'm just gonna need the stockpiles once my cities run out of stuff to produce, and I can just squeeze them in then. I don't need to do it now. So this is the logic there. Righty, so we do need the thing here, obviously. I don't need the rare metal foundry, because again, we don't have any of these resources anyway. So I'm just gonna go with the basics. Let's get +2. Let's get the defense bonus. Just scrolling through here so I'm not missing anything again. and get the other +2, so we can get 8 units in our armies. And just queue up the ancient, just for good measure, but maybe we'll change that anyway. Now, where was I? My train of thought, I didn't yet finish that. Let's end the turn and see if I can finish it. As I said, the game already implicitly... okay, so no new things happening this this turn. That is making it easy for me. Now, the game already implies that you should specialize, like especially with the way the random regions work and with the type of buildings you get. It just makes sense. Or let's put it the other way. There's all the tools are there to specialize your cities and to actually have a production-focused city and a science-focused, and you even have the heroes and all that for that. The game didn't reward it yet, though. You either couldn't specialize enough, or you just didn't need it. Like, it's always better to get all the things, usually, in this game. And that was kind of... Well, annoying me is a strong word, and I don't want to use that. It wasn't annoying me, but it's really... It was kind of sad, because I love games where you have to decide, where you can't have it all, where you have to make a decision which resource you want to get, which type of army you want to get. Do you want to deal the damage, or do you want to have high defense? All that stuff. Because it makes a game a lot more strategical, and you have to have a strategy. You can't be lazy and just min-max and everything will be good. You have to have a strategy. You have to go for, you know, having an army at a certain point of the game, like for a rushing strategy, or you have to go for a strong defense strategy so you can build up behind that, or whatever. You have to have a long-term strategy to make it work. And that is where the fun lies in these games, I think. And the expansion, from what I just glimpsed at these last couple of turns, seems to go in just that direction. You get the Guardians, you get the extra buildings that can only be built once per empire and seem extremely powerful. Look at this. This is going to be plus 25 and actually minus 30%. This, I'll just buy that out before anybody else gets it. And let's get a Borough Street behind that, because they're going to be cheaper now. So, yeah. This should bring it down 30% of its cost. And then we need a lot more palladium. Might want to buy that off the market. If we have the... Oh, yeah, that's expensive, though. Could just get a 10 stack, though. That's just 700 already. I can't even afford that. Hum. That, I'm not sure what to do there. I'm probably not gonna buy it just yet. Anyway, so the strong once per empire buildings, the new Guardians and the new techs that come with them, apparently. I just love that, because you can factor in your rewards for these legendary deeds that you do, and build a strategy around that, and the long-term strategy seems to become a lot more important for one, and it seems like you have the ability to really do a type of build order, which is, for me, the one thing that this game has really been missing, that you can really have a build order to rush for something or to try and achieve something that will then give you an advantage. For now, it's always been better to just spread it out, to just get the overall FTSE improvement as you go along, and you get all the techs for the basic output. Don't specialize on industry or science, especially not science, because you won't be able to build all the stuff that you research. But maybe with the new expansion you are able to do that, and I would love them for if they did it. Also gonna buy this. Actually, not sure. Can we even achieve this? It's probably best built in the capital. I mean, we're already, like, this here already produces a load of science. But 2,000? It's just a lot. I'm gonna give it a little thought and end the episode here. I hope you enjoyed it, even though I really stumbled through all these new additions, but I didn't expect them, in my defense. I really didn't. I thought you have to buy the expansion before you get that. And I will, of course, but man, I wanted to do a clean, fresh start on the new expansion and kind of go through all the features. like do a short video on, you know, presenting the expansion first and then explain the new things in it, and now I just discovered them as I went. I guess it's okay. I just hope you didn't get too bored and then didn't have to throw anything at your monitor, because monitors are expensive and, you know, it's not good if you destroy them. Unless you're rich, then go you. Well, that does it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, there's a little like button. If you didn't, there's a commentary box where you could put your feedback, and I'm surely will... That sentence going nowhere. I surely will factor it in future episodes. And, well, nothing left to say then, except then you just go ahead and have a great day and see you around for the next episode. Until then, goodbye.